Last time I had a bit of a little dilemma. I did record about 4 hours worth of footage, but there's a little mishap since I've started to try to record it at 4K in my native resolution. And the video got extremely buggy because of it. And also because of the fact I'm trying to record in 4K and stream at the same time. But I believe I'll fix it now. My tests have gone good, so I'm gonna do a little bit and try to catch up to where I was. So last time we were here at Androthren Plantation. You have to steal skooma and find evidence of where it comes from.
I will listen, Outlander.
Oh, I forgot about this guy here. Outlander, I've been enslaved. You must help me go free. You will need the key to free me. The Dara Lavaran has one. How do you become enslaved? There's not much to say. I was a simple laborer back in the marsh. One day I got slightly drunk and fell asleep. When I awoke, I was in a cage. Now they tell me I'm a slave and whip me when I tell them I'm an imperial citizen. I'll see what I can do, buddy. I do know where his key is. There's probably one on her that you can pickpocket, but there's a way around it. The main manor house, that's where we want to go, is further up this road. So we'll end up coming back to this port. Up here's the manor house. But I think quickly I'm just going to do this. This ancestral tomb. That's very small. I'm going to try to fast forward as quick as possible and get back to where I am in the game. It's very disappointing that my recording messed up. But oh well, that's how it goes, I guess. I could probably replay this quicker than the 3.5 hours it took me last time. Let me equip my moral compass. It's always good to find stuff that's hidden away. Kill both those guys. And then here, there's nothing really that useful. I think there's an amulet. Mostly just want to come in and clear it out. Oh, there's a scroll of vitality. I mean, a Suliline Balm. I think you have 3 now, or 4. And these ebony arrows. That are probably the most valuable thing in here. Okay, we're gonna just head on out. There's nothing else here. Let's head over to the Androthren Manor. So here you basically are supposed to sneak around and steal things. You need to find 8 skooma and evidence where it comes from. There's a couple of skooma right here in this first upper level shack. I don't think there's much else here. A loot? I already have one, so I won't take that. I can always come back if need be. Now we're gonna come over here to the main manor.
How are you today?
Do a little quick save.
Make it quick, Bosmer.
Come on. Oh, there. Got past you. Now we have to come up here and open the main manor bedroom. Something I was very proud of is, thanks to the Amulet of Moral Thieves Compass, or the Thieves Moral Compass, I can see that there's a key right here, which I looked for a while, and it turns out it's right here under the pillow. That is the key for all the slaves in the Mandrathi plantation. Right here, there's all 8 skooma that you need. Just quickly steal everything else I can from here. This here should be letter to Lethi's Mandrathi. You will have no more troubles to be concerned about, Sir Joe Lethian. The smuggling route among Velos Path is finally established, and the temple won't create any problems for us anymore. We guarantee that you will receive stable shipments of skooma straight from Halan Oik, with no losses and delays from our side. So that's the evidence I need for Gordo, the Thieves Guild mastermind in Amasthea. Now we're gonna go and free all the slaves. I think that is the way to do it. Since we have the slave key.
So, you want
so
something?
they can uprise and rebel against their masters.
I'm listening.
Need right here. So if the slaves don't tip them off that I'm picking their locks, you can go free, Rosara. Please don't let Master Mandrathi hurt Rosara again. Rosara is sorry. Rosara won't run away anymore. Go free. Run away, Rosara. Run away. What are you doing here? What can Ilsvershir do for you? Go free, my friend. Good luck. I'll leave the door unlocked but closed until you guys want to escape.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
There's another slave right here.
Khajiit has no time
Kavar
for you.
there. You are free to go, my friend. Good luck. And there's also
My
one
time
more
is
slave over
precious,
here.
so make it quick.
Hey, Largonian, you are free.
This is an honor for me.
Okay, so now we've completed the quest for the Thieves Guild. And I'm going to do what I did last time. Well, not exactly. Last time I went back. Yeah, let me head back to the Mandrethi slave market. There is something I forgot to do. Okay, so we're back at the Mandrethi slave plantation. Or the Mandrethi plantation slave market. And last time, I thought originally the skooma was going to be in this boat. So this is the first place I went, especially since I saved right over there. But it turns out that these are pirates that have a little surprise down here. Gonna have to fight them off, though.
You grow weak.
Get on my way. Let's talk to this guy right here. Hefnimus Salas. These good-for-nothing pirates thought they could sell me to slavery. But no sane plantation owner would ever buy a sailor of His Imperial Majesty's Navy. So I've been here for weeks, waiting for them to figure out what to do with me. But now you're here, stranger. Do you have the key for these damn bracers so I can go free? The captain, that sea witch, has the key. Now I have to fight off the pirates. They're dressed in the cheapest clothes they could get. Very piratey. Nothing on them really.
Have you?
Fight this pirate too. And we'll head up here to fight off the captain.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain!
No. I deny. Here is the key. Take the golden run. We'll go free the captive down here. You're free to go, my friend. You have the captain's key and the crew is dead. Thank you, Haladan Gallo. I'm free. I'll spread the word that you're a true friend of the Navy. Don't spread it too hard, buddy. Okay, so now we're gonna walk our way up to Androthren. That is where all the exciting adventures await. We've made it now to the city of Androthren. The road wasn't very long. All we saw was another plantation along the way. That I didn't search, so we can always come back there. So while I was here last time, I figured out that there's a Thieves Guild. And if I can remember correctly, this woman here
Go ahead,
told me
I'm waiting.
about it. What can you tell me about the Thieves Guild? Are you mad? This town is common at Thong's turf. But if you have a death wish, there's an Argonian by the name of Shay. Came here recently. Lives in a house by the docks just past the outfitters. Talk to her. Tell me about Androthren. Impressive place, isn't it? Ours is the third largest Lalu city in Morrowind. Only Narcissus and Kirginmore rival its size. What's your background? I am Donala Marath, trader. That's pretty much all I need from you. We're gonna head over to the docks of Androthren. This is a cool little city that so far I really like. It's the size I would expect Balmora to be. Let's go talk to Shay. Her house is right here.
Welcome, Outlander. Speak freely.
It's you. You're ringleader Aladan Gallo, aren't you? I've heard so much about you. I'm Shay. You've come to establish a new Thieves Guild chapter in Androthren? Thieves Guild? Yes, we've got a lot to work to do, Aladan. Master Indoroth's given us a special job. What job is this? Let's not talk about it here. It's not safe here or anywhere in Androthren. We should go to the ruins of Bothan Gustav. You know the Dwemer ruins just a stone throws away to the east? We can talk there. Fine, let's go. It's better that we don't travel together. Less suspicious that way. I'll go first and wait for you inside the ruins in a place called the Hall of False Keys, okay? See you soon, Helen Gallo. Okay, so let's go talk to Shay at the ruins. Hey, buddy. What do you want? We're bothering no one, just trying to live our lives. Skooma? You have skooma on you? Will you please sell it to me? I don't have a lot of money, but please do me this one favor. Sure, buddy. I have some extra skooma to sell. You only have 160 gold. There you go. Thank you. Please come again.
Speak, traveler.
Speak, traveler.
You've been selling skooma to my people. I will not sit by idly while you break their minds and take their gold. I curse you, Outlander. Die!
There is no escape.
So, apparently it's not cool to sell skooma, kids.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Unfortunately, I did this last time too. I just randomly spoke to that guy and sold him skooma and talked to her and they attacked me. They're just drifters, you can say, that we have to get rid of either way.
I have no time for you, Bosman.
Has 500 gold. And she just doesn't mind if I take it. Here we all are in the ruins of Silent Keys. You're here. Good. Nobody followed you, yes? Alright. We can talk about the special job now. Master Androthren wants us to re-establish a Thieves Guild in Androthren. But since it's too dangerous in the city proper, he's given me instructions to make a hideout here inside the ruins. Let's get moving, Ellen and Gallo. So I'm going to follow Cheyenne. And this is going to be our new home, away from home. Secret Thieves Guild. Not so secret. Oh dear, the way is shut. Can you get to the other side, Ellen? I'm sure you can find a way to open the door there. Be careful, there might be Dwemer automatrons still active in the ruins. So we're gonna hop up here, take this elevator down, which are very cool. I don't remember these elevators being in the base game of Morrowind. Come here, you spider. We'll take some loot, if we can get any. This place doesn't look like much, but it will be. Should be another spider in here. Dispose of that corpse since it will be our hideout. You did it, Eladon. Now let's take a look at what we've got here. Looking very cozy. Ta-da! This is not bad. We'll need to clear out all this rubble, of course, but I think we can make this place work, yes? This will make for a nice hideout, I'm sure. Now, I'm afraid we've got to figure out how to deal with the squatters outside. Yes, you saw them too, right? The dark elven vagrants camped outside. What? You killed them all? Well, let's hope they don't come back to haunt us. The first part of our special job is done. Let's talk about the next step. Well, before you and I get to work, you probably have some questions, like why we're skulking in these ruins like rats. I can tell you about the guild standing in Androthren, so you know why our current situation is so precarious. The Androthren underworld is controlled by the Commonwealth, our sworn enemies. We have no foothold here. That wasn't always the case. There used to be a proper guild hall in Androthren, but after a bloody gang war, the Thong drove us out. You've heard about the massacre at the Dusky Elite Inn, haven't you? That was the end for us in Androthren, so everyone thought. That's the special job ringleader. The guild is making a comeback. Can you tell me about the massacre at the Dusky Elite? Oh dear, this isn't a story I'm glad to tell you. You see, we used to have this cozy little place called the Dusky Elite. It was a hit by the Commandant. No one was spared. That awful bloodshed marked the end of the gang war in Androthren. To prevent further destruction, Arnie the Scrib, our old master thief, called for a meeting with the Tong bosses and made a pact of truce with them. We withdrew from Androthren, and the Tong took over the town, including the inn. They call it the Council Club nowadays. Tell me... Tong, do you have anything interesting? They were responsible for the massacre at the Dusky Elite, and they'll do anything and everything to prevent us from returning to Androthren. Their public hangout is the Council Club, but they have their hooks in many of the local businesses too. I have tried to find out who their leader is in Androthren, but to no avail. The Tong have a code of silence. Tell me about their code of silence. I've tried my best, but I have managed to learn very little of the Commandant's hierarchy in Androthren. The Tong and their associates never talk about their bosses. They never talk about anything. Even the drunk ones at the Council Club know to keep their mouths shut. So really, wait, tell me about the special job. Just the two of us is hardly enough to establish a guild hall, don't you think? We need new members as per Androth's orders. I've scouted some potential recruits. We need to, recruit them. Tell me about Androthren. Why, he's the mastermind of Blacklight. My boss. I follow his instructions to the letter. Where's Blacklight? I did not look this up, so... I'm hoping this is an actual place I can go to for another Thieves Guild. Well, I don't think so. I think this is supposed to be in some other country in Cyrodiil. Okay, so potential recruits. Yes, 3 recruits to be precise. They are Maregro Meridius, Tatara, and Rowdy Rilmas. Find them and talk to them. Tell me about Marug. Marug, he's an orc sorcerer and a member of the Mages Guild. However, I've heard a rumor that he's being kicked out of the guild because he was caught stealing from their steward. Perhaps he'd like to join our new family. Look for him in the Androthren Mages Guild. Tell me about Rowdy Rilmas. Rilmas is in fact already a member of the Thieves Guild, originally from Old Evanhart. He's got a bit of a temper, hence the name. That temper's got him into trouble again. He's locked up in jail in Fort Ancillus. Find a way to get him out of there. Take these thieves' tools. They might be of use. And tell me about Tatara. Tatara, she's a Red Guard mercenary. You'll find her at the docks working for the Halalu.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so we have our first 3 quests for this new Thieves Guild we're starting up here in Androthren. Let's head over to the Mages Guild. I think that's the closest. Then we'll head over to the docks, and then we'll head out to Fort Ancillus, which is a fort north side of Androthren, towards the next village of Tyr. Mages Guild should be right down here.
How are you
my
today?
rug should be right down these stairs to the left. Hello, my rug. Apologies, stranger, but you'll find I'm not in the greatest of moods. You see, I'm in the process of being expelled from the Mages Guild. I would appreciate it if I was left alone while I collected my things and leave this place for good. Well, my Grug, it's your lucky day. I got a new gig for you. Would you be interested in joining the Thieves Guild? Yes, why not? My good name is already tarnished. My career as a researcher of the arcane is over, but there's one thing I want first. I need some magical scrolls. The reason I'm being expelled from the Mages Guild so unceremoniously is that I got caught red-handed, tried to steal F. Halvora's magical scrolls. She had my personal belongings searched and found a number of other items I had taken over the years. Those blasted scrolls cost me everything, and I'm not about to leave without them. Bring me a scroll of Figgy's Gym Feeder, scroll of Gambler's Prayer, and scroll of the Inner Pale Sun. They're upstairs in her office.
Say your business.
That will be a simple task, my friend. But let's go upstairs.
At your service, Outlander.
And steal from the storage room 3 magical scrolls, or 4, I can't remember. Just gonna grab all the scrolls in here. And we're in. Scroll is here. Second scroll is right here. Need to unlock this. And the third scroll is here, I believe. That is all. Let's head on down, give the scrolls to McGregor, and call it a day. We'll see him back in the ruins.
How are you today?
That rat's in the bag.
Here's the scrolls you wanted. You've acquired the scrolls, correct? Give them to me. I'll gladly join the Thieves Guild. Excellent, thank you. Now, as promised, I will join your organization. Where's this hideout of yours? In the ruins? I shall see you there, Eladan. Or shall I call you boss?
Boss,
Eladan is fine. Or Bosmore. It's like mixed between boss and Bosmer.
You seem to be fit.
Okay, 1 recruit down, 2 more to go. Gonna head
Say
over
your
to the
needs.
docks. Batara is a mercenary for the docks. We're gonna have to pay her off to join our organization, which is a good trait in a thief that they value money.
I'm listening.
She has a cool little sailor's anchor tattoo. What do you want? Do you want to join the Thieves Guild? I don't work for free. Never have, never will. Make me an offer, a good offer, and I might consider joining you. Working in security at the docks is mind-numbingly dull, but Dalalu pay me well. And the word on the street is that Kamanathang has put a decent bounty on the head of any Thieves Guild members that is found in Androthren. 500 drakes per head, if memory serves. A sellsword like me could very well be tempted to cash in on that bounty. You see? What's your point? The point is, I want to make sure you understand the current situation of things. In this little underworld squabble, this little turf war that you've got with the town, the Thieves Guild is clearly the underdog. Siding with you is dangerous. That's something that calls for fair compensation, no? I want my fair share of the guild's proceeds if I am to join you, plus a little bit of gold in advance. There you go, man. If you want gold, you'll get loads of it here with us. Welcome aboard. Okay, that'll do for now. My rapier is yours. I'll see you in the hideout. It's up at the Dwemer ruin, right? Yeah, I thought I saw one of you lot going in there once. Well, anyway, see you there, Eladan. She was easy. She just wants a little bit of gold. Okay. Now I'm just gonna walk to the next guy that is right here, Fort Ancillus. Gonna walk up north along the coast, take the road out of Androthren to the north. Androthren is a big town. To the east side of town is the imperial stuff, like the merchants, the guilds, everything. West side is like the middle class working locals and their local shops. And to the northwest is the rich area that has here the governor's palace, I believe, the imperial commission, and some rich people. And up here, that is someplace I looted, and I'll come back and loot this later, is the Atrius Manor. This is the private residence of Nolus Hefnius Atrius, the Honorable Magistrate of Balmoria. You may enter, but don't cause any trouble, alright? Yeah, I won't cause any trouble. We'll be back there. He has some goodies in there I want to loot. But to Fort Ancillus, to the north. We're just going to follow this road. If I remember correctly, there isn't much along this road, so... Oh, besides the Daedric ruin that I didn't go into. But yeah, I'm just going to keep walking, kill a few enemies. Well, if I find them. So we've just made it to Fort Ancillus. That's on the other side of the bay from Tyr, I believe. I think that's Tyr up there. We have to find the prison cells here to release a fellow thief and recruit him. Spent the time wandering around this place last time, so this should be pretty quick.
Sarah?
Also, this guy here is interesting. Dragu, a bookseller at your service. Dragu must warn you, though, that his wares are rather limited. Khajiit is traveling light, just essentials with him, you see. Dragu isn't here as a merchant, but instead as a scholar, and has come here to do research for his new book. Tell me about traveling light. Did you notice this one's packwar in the courtyard on your way in? Even with a sturdy beast of burden like him, it would be nigh impossible to carry the whole library with Dragu. So like Dragu said, he only has essentials. Want to learn more about the Imperial forts? You might be interested in Apelius Lecinius, Defense of Morrowind. Or if you want a better understanding of these coats of arms, Dragu recommends to read Dolmos Heth Sarenum, Imperial Heraldry in Morrowind. Tell me about your new book that's coming out. It's going to be called Dragu's Historics of the Imperial Forts in Morrowind. It's still very much a work in progress. And Dragu is only just getting started. Khajiit is here to do research in Fort Ancillus right now. It is studying the heraldic symbols represented in this room. They might be a key to unraveling the fort's long forgotten history. What about the Packwar? Dragu named Drozel after a mad king of Senchal. Thankfully, he is far more level-headed than this infamous namesake. Drozel is particularly fond of ashams if you happen to have some. Interesting. Tell me about the long-forgotten history of this fort. Dragu isn't saying there is one, just that there might be. See the two-headed golden eagle crest? He means like the shield, I believe. It's originally a Nordic symbol, over 4,000 years old. Why would they place so many of them in this room? For no reason. Together with the fort's coastal location, the eagle makes Dragu imagine things. If Dragu were an amateur archaeologist or a treasure hunter, he'd say an ancient Nordic ruin is buried underneath this fort. That is a ludicrous claim, of course. There's absolutely no archaeological evidence a Nordic fort once stood here. That being said, Dragu needs to interview someone here in the fort, preferably a Nord, to get a hint where to start digging. Dragu hasn't really gotten to know the fort's personnel. But if you wanted to help, you could ask people if they knew anything special about the fort's history. Sure, I'll ask around. If I see any more Nords, I'll ask them. Great, hopefully someone in this fort has something valuable to tell. Okay, so the prison cells are down this way, I believe. Hey, old friend. I don't know who you or what you're looking for, but you won't find it in here, in the dungeons. Rowdy Rilmus is the only one rotting here, and he sure as hell is a waste of time. Tell me out, Mr. Rowdy. Why, you're asking? You want him to go free or something? Rilmus is in here for assault. He even took a swing at a civilian, one Alamon Shuspeth, down in Tyne. It was a drunken swing, perhaps, but a crime is a crime. You can talk to him, but I advise you to keep your distance. I actually do want him to go free. You want me to let Rowdy Rilmus go? Well, I want 1,000,000 septims and a manor in the Somerset Isles.
This better be important.
Yeah, about that. I don't think you're gonna get a manor from me. But I'll give you some cash. Sure, why not? If you want cash. 200 gold suffice you? You want me to let Rowdy Rilmus go? Well, alright, I guess he's learned his lesson. Just make sure he stays out of trouble from here on out, okay? If I hear he's broken some poor man's nose, I'm going to hold you responsible. Good luck with that, buddy. You don't even know my name. There you go, talk to Mr. Rilmus. Tell him that.
Don't come near me.
Shut up, Rowdy. You talk to the guard? I can go free now, yeah? Let's get the hell out of here, then. I want to ask you about your background. I'm Rilmus. They call me Rowdy. That's it. What? Were you expecting me to share my life story or something? Not gonna say nothing about that here. Okay. I want you to join the Thieves Guild. Rejoin the guild? Yeah, sure. Just help me go free. Let's head out. See you, Wolfus. Thanks for the
That's
favor.
one ugly outfit.
Yeah, Rowdy.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, we're out of the prison. Thank you for that. If you still want me to join the Thieves Guild, I'm in. Where's the new hideout? In the Hall of the False Keys? In the ruins? Gotcha. I'll see you there then. I'm gonna travel alone if you don't mind. Let's hurry up.
So good to see you.
I've spoken with all the potential recruits and convinced them to join us in the ruins. Okay, so it's time to leave Fort Ancillus. We'll come back here and look for any Nordic hidden ruins later on when I go up to Tyne. For now, it's just another trip down to Androthren. We're back in the ruins where our Thieves Guild is going to be. The recruits should be here. Let me go talk to Shay.
Outlander.
Hello, friend. I'll talk to you in a bit. Let me go find Shay over here. You're back, and I see you found all the potential recruits. The new members are here. Well done, ringleader. Androth instructed me to pay you 600 drakes, so, here's 600 drakes. I also want to give you this handy book about lockpicks and other useful tools. As you can probably see, while you were away I did some cleaning up and the place looks much nicer. But we could think about other ways to improve the hideout, and then when you're ready we should talk about jobs. Just because our new guildhall is in ruins doesn't mean it has to look like a ruin. Making this place nicer would be good for morale. I think, for starters, right now everyone's sleeping on the cold floor, so we should get some beds. I could get us some bedrolls for free, but for a couple drakes I could purchase proper beds with pillows and everything. Go ahead, buy the beds. We thieves can get money easily. Anything else we can do to improve the hideout? Oh, we already have the beds, so I guess next time I talk to you. Tell me about any jobs we have. If we want to make money, we need a good fence. Rumor has it that there's a well-connected fence who goes by the name Three Eyes living somewhere here in Androthren. They say that Angunas, the pawnbroker, knows them. Go to Angunas. His shop is down in the Western Wharf. If we get this Three Eyes to do business with us, we could make some serious money. Good luck, ringleader. All I know is their name, and that Angus might know them, but supposedly this Three Eyes is the best fence there is.
Ours is to ask, what does this one want?
Okay. Let's see, who could fix my bounty? I can't make bounties go away, or standing on Androthren doesn't allow it yet. We lack persuasive leverage and the right connections. If you need to clear a price in your head, you should speak to Wry Eyes, Moraniac, and Evan Hart, Alfanarelli, and Balmora. Or I could just go back to Almost There, where I have my mark spell. So I guess I'm not switching my mark spell just in case. But let's go find us a good fence. Okay, so when I originally was looking for Three Eyes, I looked all over the town and neglected to read that it was on the Western Wharf. So this time I found it way quicker, of course. He's right here, right nearby the docks, the western side of the docks. Pawnbroker Agunas. Hail, friend. Use a little bit of my alluring scent to get what I want.
Of course. What may I do for you?
Welcome to my pawn shop. I've got all kinds of stuff for sale here, so have a look around, won't ya? Just don't touch anything. You know anything about Three Eyes? Don't know who that Argonian is, never even heard of him. How do you know that Three Eyes is an Argonian? You know many elves or men running about with Three Eyes, huh? No, process of elimination. Elangallo, basic deduction. It's gotta be an Argonian, but no. Like I said, never met them. Don't know them. About 100 gold? You told me about Three Eyes? Oh, that Three Eyes. Yeah, I might know their whereabouts, but, said whereabouts aren't the type of information one just divulges willy-nilly and free of charge. Say if you bought this rare glass vase from me, I'd be inclined to help you. I did that last time, but I think I can just get him by myself. A little quick save here. And let's see what happens if I just sneak in. Three Eyes is here in the basement. We greet you, stranger. You have found Three Eyes. What brings you to our lair? Yes, you're speaking with us. We're looking for good fence over at the Thieves Guild. We're starting it up again. So, you've heard of us. This doesn't surprise us. We are a good fence, that is true, but we only work with professionals. We recognize you, that you're a ringleader of the Thieves Guild. We will gladly do business with you. Bring us any stolen goods that you wish to sell. We will find buyers for them. In the future, we also might have jobs for you. Your hideout is in the Dwemer Ruins, is it not? Do not be surprised. We can see the glow of Dwemer brass on you. We will send word when your guild skills are needed. Okay,
Tidings,
the reason he's a
Bosmer.
good fence is because he won't buy skooma or sugar. But he sells moon sugar. Yeah, he sells moon sugar. Maybe he just won't buy skooma. I haven't tried to sell him moon sugar. But he has 3,500. So far, this is one of the best traders I've found besides someone in Mournhold or the Mudcrab Merchant or the Creeper. But there isn't much I want to sell to him right now. I'll probably have to come back and sell him a good amount of things. Oh, you let pillow too? Oh yeah, and he has a Ring of Divine Intervention, which I want to take. I'll be back, Three Eyes. Have a good day.
Hello.
Whatever he says about Three Eyes. Whatever business you've got with Three Eyes is no concern of mine. Found them on your own, huh? You're a sneaky one, ain't you? Yes, I am. Even though I paid you last time like
It was a rock.
total fool.
Who cares what kind of rock?
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Okay, so let's head back to the Dwemer Ruins and talk to Shay. Okay, so back in the Dwemer Ruins of the False Keys, our Thieves Guild is slowly taking shape. Let's go talk to Shay, tell her that we got
Masera.
a good fence. Not the best fence that would buy skooma.
Tidings, Bosmer.
Did you find a good fence? Are we in business? Three Eyes has agreed to work with us. Excellent. Hopefully one of his clients needs our services soon. I've got nothing for you right now. You should speak to Margus, Tatara, and Rowdy. Maybe one of them has a good lead.